Okay, the banner is going to the front.
Ah oui? Ah.
Break the silence and the violence. Break the silence and the violence.
Break the silence and the violence.
Break the silence and the violence.
Break the silence and the violence.
Women united will never be defeated. Women united will never be defeated. We're strong women and we're here to stay. Take back the night, take back the day.
We're strong women and we're here to stay. Take back the night, take back the day.
Contre les politiques sexistes,
Je refuse et je résiste.
contre les politiques sexistes,
Je refuse et je résiste. Solidarité avec les femmes autochtones du Québec. Solidarité avec les femmes autochtones du Québec.
No more silence, stop the
Violence.
no more silence,
Stop the violence.
no more silence,
Stop the violence.
no more silence,
Break the violence.
no more silence,
Break the silence.
no more silence, break the violence. Hey, hey, ho, ho, patriarchy has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho, patriarchy has got to go. Hey, hey,
Ho ho. Patriarchy has got to go.
no more stolen sisters,
No more stolen lives. No more stolen sisters. No more stolen lives.
And now let's do a Bangla one. Nari Ekta Zindabad! Nari Ekta
Zindabad.
Nari Ekta
Zindabad.
Nari Ekta
Zindabad.
Nari Ekta.
Zindabad.
And now I go to Aurat Pe Tashadud
Band karo. Band karo.
Aurat Pe Tashadud
Band karo. Band karo.
Aurat Pe Tashadud
Band karo.
Band karo. And in Punjabi, Chup no toro hinsaro, Chup no toro hinsaro, Chup no toro hinsaro, Chup no toro hinsaro, Chup di toro hinsa ban karo, ban karo,
Band karo.
Chup di toro hinsa ban karo, ban karo,
Band karo.
Nari birudhe সংস্থা
যেতে হবে, যেতে হবে,
নারী বিরুদ্ধে সংস্থা
যেতে হবে, যেতে হবে।
We're here this afternoon walking on Janta Law in Park X to remember the murder of Rajinder Kaur. Some of you knew her, many of you did not. Rajinder Kaur should never have died. We are here, we need to be present, we need to intervene, we need to months and years open. We need to do something to stop the violence. This is a systemic issue. It is a public health problem. It is a pandemic. It has been going on for too long, and it is never the woman's problem. This is something that patriarchy has socialized us to think is our problem. It's our fault that the rotis were not warm, that the food was not ready, that we looked at another man. There's always an excuse, but there's never an excuse for violence. There's never an excuse. And as women here today, we're saying enough, zero tolerance. There is no excuse for the violence to continue. Those of us who have children, as we raise them, as we raise the boys, the girls, children who might be anywhere on the gender binary, we need to raise them to challenge the patriarchy, that we are all equal. We are free to be who we are, to dress the way we want, to go where we want, to do what we want. There's never an excuse for the violence. And we have taken to the streets in Park X this afternoon to say this, to throw down the gauntlet, to say enough is enough. Right. Break the silence, end the violence.
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 Smash 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 the silence, end the violence.
Women united will never be defeated.
Women united will never be defeated.
Women united
Will never be defeated. Women united will never be defeated.
no more silence.
Break the violence. No more silence. Stop the violence.
No more silence. Stop the violence.
No more silence. Stop the violence.
We're here this afternoon walking down Leur, remembering Rajinder Kaur, and to let people know that this is something that should never have happened. This was a life that was snuffed out, and all too often this has been going on. It has to stop. There has to be zero tolerance for violence against women. It is all our responsibilities to speak out when we say it, to act, to intervene, to ensure that it does not happen. And as part of our action, we also have to hold our government accountable. With no other crime do the perpetrators get away to come back, to be a victim of interpersonal violence. Is to live in total fear of your abuser and your victimizer. And there is no protection. As we know in Rajinder Kaur's case, the perpetrator was detained, then he was let go, and he did the ultimate act. And he took her life. This is unacceptable. With no other kind of criminal activity does this happen. Why does it happen? Because we are women, because we are seen to be less important. But we are here to say enough is enough, and to demand governments take action to change the laws, to change the legal system, to provide groups like ours and the many organizations who are working on the front line with these actual resources rather than throwing a couple of $1 million here and there. We know what the solutions are. We have to start in our homes. We have to start education system, we have to recognize patriarchy as the longest lasting system, the first system and the longest lasting system of inequality, which is so embedded that we do not recognize it for what it is. So education, consciousness raising, legislative changes, we have to work tirelessly to ensure the world is a better place for us, for our children. And we're also talking about male children, because all children get traumatized. It's not to say that there is one bad apple, one bad man. It is a system that has created these monsters. And it is a system of patriarchy that has to be smashed. Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Patriarchy has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Patriarchy has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Patriarchy has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Patriarchy has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Violence against women has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Violence against women has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Violence against women has got to go! Women united will never be defeated! 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 In Bangla, Nari Ekta Zindabad! 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 In Urdu, औरत पे तशादुद बंद करो, बंद करो! औरत पे तशादुद बंद करो, बंद करो! औरत पे तशादुद बंद करो, बंद करो! In Punjabi, चुप नो तोड़ो, हिंसा रोको! 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 In Hindi, चुप्पी तोड़ो, हिंसा बंद करो! बंद करो, बंद करो! चुप्पी तोड़ो, हिंसा बंद करो! बंद करो, बंद करो! चुप्पी तोड़ो, हिंसा बंद करो! बंद करो, बंद करो! In Bangla, नारी विरोधी संस्था जीते होवे, जीते होवे! नारी विरोधी संस्था जीते होवे, जीते होवे! नारी विरोधी संस्था जीते होवे, जीते होवे! What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Justice! Tell me what you need, what you really, really need. Justice! How are we going to get it? Women's power! How are we going to get it? Women's power! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! Nari Ekta Zindabad! 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 Nari Ekta Zindabad! 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 Nari Ekta Zindabad! 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 औरत पे तशादुद बंद करो, बंद करो! औरत पे तशादुद बंद करो, बंद करो! औरत पे तशादुद बंद करो, बंद करो! चुप नो तोड़ो, हिंसा रोको! चुप नो तोड़ो, हिंसा रोको! चुप नो तोड़ो, हिंसा रोको! चुप्पी तोड़ो, हिंसा रोको! बंद करो, बंद करो! चुप्पी तोड़ो, हिंसा बंद करो, बंद करो, बंद करो! Break the silence, end the violence! Break the silence, end the violence! End the violence! Break the silence, end the violence! Break the silence, end the violence! Break the silence, end the violence!
I'll ask her my girlfriend.
Tell me what you want, what you really want.